Hello guys, welcome to another expose video. Lisa Gaming Sins will be coming up after this video, but of course I'll still be doing these types of videos, but Lisa Gaming Sins will also have to make a comeback. With that out of the way, make sure to like and subscribe if you like my content. And now let's get on with this video. So as many of you may know that I have been blackmailed and my Discord server and Roblox group have been nuked. Well, good news. The blackmailer has surrendered, but a hypocritical dumbass still supports him even with the evidence put in place. In this video it explains the whole thing about the blackmailer, so I suggest you watch it before watching this. It has also been dislike bombed by their alts, and believe me when I say it was their alts, because I literally made an investigation and found out that they used alts to dislike it. But anyways, there's this nuker who makes a video about me saying that I'm the one in the wrong. But there is some stuff that he says that is true, but that's just two things. But overall 90% of his video is filled with lies. But for now let's just save the roasts for this kid later and watch his terribly edited black screen that can be improved with some gameplay and background music. But first let's skip this intro he doing and let me give a summary of it. So basically he just says what the blackmailer has done is terrible and should get off the platform, which I completely agree with, and that's basically all he says. Just so you guys know, the person who made the video that I'm exposing used to be my head admin. Now let's begin the video and expose the little shit.
So again, my name is Andrew. I was there for 6 months and I was basically, exposer simp material.
How the fuck were you my simp material? For the record, I'm not gay, but I do support LGBTQ.
Because all he would do every day when I got from school, when I woke up, he would always be there waiting for me. He always wanted to talk to me.
Every day? What the fuck? No, I barely even talked to your dumbass, and the only time I talked to you were twice a month, but that's just when I needed you to do something for the Discord server or Roblox events.
He always acted like super nice around me. It might have just been him being polite to me, but no, I was genuinely scared. And I just did not think he was, actually he wasn't good. He wasn't morally
How
good.
is it scary to be polite? How the fuck? How were you raised? Please answer me this. And how is being polite not being morally good? How? Just answer me this. Being polite isn't fucking bad. Were you raised to be rude to people? What the fuck goes in your brain?
I was genuinely disturbed. I told him
You
to
never
stop.
told me to stop, and I have proof. As you guys can see, you never told me to stop, but you didn't even seem to be scared talking to me, because legit you called me a liberal as if you were comfortable talking to me, and we legit only had formal conversations without any problems and barely met each other. You may say, oh, but the server had it. Listen here, fucked it, the whole staff can agree that I barely talked to you. Let's get some people here to show their opinions on this.
And I'm an admin at Exposer's group, and I'm here to talk about recent events. So I'm going to talk about how Void nuked our group. At first, he said that he didn't do it, even though we know he did, and we showed evidence to him, and he still declined. After maybe a week or two, he finally gave in and said he actually did it. He also nuked our Roblox group afterwards. He also blackmailed Exposer, which, if you didn't know, is a actual crime. So now I'm going to talk about Andrew's video. He does talk about how Void blackmailed, but he ignored the fact that it was a crime. And he continued talking about how we were stalking Void by finding information about him because he committed a crime, which isn't stalking, it's just investigating. He also stated that he believed that Exposer was stalking him, but this comes from a person who thought investigating was the same as stalking, which it isn't. He also stated that the only reason we believe him is that he has 1.5k subs, which personally isn't the reason why I believe him. It's because the other person has actually committed crimes, which I'm not gonna support that person. And Exposer hasn't actually done anything wrong incidents that I've seen myself. And like, I used to think that this person was someone I could look up to, someone I could see the truth in. Now that has all changed, and now I can't believe anything it says. And I guess that's everything I can talk about here. I have nothing else to say, but Exposer isn't right. He isn't the one who committed a crime, and you shouldn't believe the other person if you know who they are, which I won't be able to tell you since we wouldn't like to give them clout or anything.
Hello, it's Ballcat Requiem here again, and thank you Exposer for letting me in this video. So, as you may know, there's this clout chaser saying that being polite is morally wrong. What the fuck, man? How is being polite morally wrong? Being polite is just having manners, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't see what's your problem with it. Also, the fact that you say he was being a simp is wrong. He barely talked to you, and whenever he did, he would usually ask you for help and with the server and Roblox events. You're very hypocritical at this point. There's really no point in continuing this due to the fact that the anonymous admin has surrendered and even stated that he was in the wrong along with 3 admins. Yet you're the one who keeps continuing this with lies. You're just making it worse for yourself. And personally, I don't think that he is a very bad person. You just take everything wrong that he does. Like, let's say he just acts really nice. How does that scare you? I went worse than with you when I was literally the punching bag in the server. Yeah, and this has been a really tough year for me. My grandparents, my entire family basically got COVID. You want to know who was there for me? Exposer. He is one of literally the best friends I've ever had in my entire goddamn life. So, shut up. Surrender already. And to everybody watching, thank you for watching, and that's really all my take on this situation. And thank you very much, Exposer, for letting me be in this video.
Thank you Ballcat Requiem and Dude Man for being in this video, and I 100% agree with your statements and opinions. Now let's continue.
Happened for around 6 months. Now, 6 months I talk about was, my last month there was in 2020, it was November, I think. Basically what happened was that 2 of our admins had been, talking crap about him, and Exposer got so, he baby raged so hard.
I'm pretty sure I didn't rage.
That, he ended up asking all of our admins to end up, actually going and finding every material, just evidence that proves that they talked, actual stuff.
Wrong. Yes, I did tell some admins, but not all. I did tell them to search for stuff that they have said about me because I was afraid of them being Lisa spies or maybe planning a nuke on the server.
I said that's not right, that's not correct, you shouldn't be doing that, that's basically stalking them. And he genuinely said, I don't care.
You never said to stop. Rather, you just said you couldn't find anything, meaning you did agree with it, and no, this isn't called stalking, it's called investigating, you Lisa simp.
And I said, and that's when I left. I just left the server. I didn't have a care. I didn't think that, him doing that was absolutely
It's called investigating, you
right
dumbass.
to go and try and find, screenshots of people talking stuff about them. That's basically stalker material. That's basically breaking TOS.
Breaking TOS? What the fuck did you just say? You don't know the Discord TOS, because if you did then you would have known that it's fucking against the Roblox TOS to nuke a fucking group, you unhygienic spastic.
I was not gonna do that. And with all things being considered, I actually take the anonymous person's side on this.
Wait, didn't you say anyone who blackmails should get off Discord?
Despite everything, this person had been through so much, and within that server, he had been talked down to every single day.
Are you really fucking saying that he has been through so much? You're literally saying that my mental issues are nothing. And not only that, but the only times he's been talked down was because he has done some stupid stuff, and we even fought each other as a friendly game until he started blackmailing. That's when the whole controversy started, and he did have a voice, but unlike you fucktards, when one of my staff tried to enter your server, you guys muted him, then made fun of him and laughed at him, and here's the evidence once again.
Someone just because they're popular, and you should never just take their opinion just because they're popular.
Yes, I actually agree with this, but nobody is on my side because I have over 1.5k subscribers. It's because I actually show evidence to support my claims and to support that you have been contradicting your accusations, dumbass. So don't say because I'm popular everyone is going to believe me, especially in this case in which I have proven.
There's a lot more things that I would go over, but I'm not going to, because I feel like I've already laid down evidence to why exposers should also be,
Your lies. How the fuck is that evidence? That's literal false accusations without any support.
Partly blamed for being a bad person, because he is a bad person, and only people who have no...
Because I was being polite to you, that's your reason. Oh really? Let's ask my staff then, dumb fuck. Oh yeah, I really am a bad person now, aren't I?
2k subs. You know how pathetic that is? Pathetic on taking a 2k YouTuber's side over someone who actually has logic and reasoning.
It's not pathetic if I have the damn evidence to support my claims, unlike you who wants me to get cancelled for no fucking reason at all. Your logic literally made the whole meme economy go down single-handedly.
Exposer, I honestly hope that you get help.
And I hope you can actually use logic to support your claims with some therapy with that.
Pow!
YouTube, get off of everything. Go on something else.
I don't see why I should get off of Discord, just because I was being polite. You're the damn Karens of Karens, and why should I be the one getting off of Discord? I'm not a blackmailer, but unlike you, even the blackmailer had a bigger brain than you. He actually did the right thing in surrendering you, Lisa, hypocrite. Anyways, that ends the video. I'll have to turn off the comments so he doesn't show his channel, so he doesn't gain clout. I would like to thank Ballcat Requiem and Dudeman for joining in this video. Remember to be polite and not be a hypocrite like this idiot. Thanks for watching, and sire.